Hello to you, my YouTube friends. Welcome to my channel, Cristabelle the Intuitive. This is Cristabelle bringing you our weekly angel guidance and messages for the week of August 27th to September 2nd, 2017. Enjoy. And before I start, I'd just like to say thank you to all my new subscribers. And if you're not subscribed to the channel yet, press the subscribe button, share this video with all your friends. Now let's get on with our reading. Okay. Angels, what do we need to know for this week? What my friends and I need to know. See, our first card is Triumph, or Triumphant, and our second card is Generosity. Our third card is Healthful Eating. Just going to see if I get any general energies before I delve into the cards. Okay. Make the most, okay, what I'm getting is the generosity that the angels are talking about. It's not talking about being, yes, it's about being generous, but it's mainly about kindness, being kind to yourself, to what you're seeking, what you're wanting out of for your life, for yourself. It's time to be really generous and kind to yourself by really focusing on healthful eating. You know, eating healthily, eating foods that are specifically for you, your individual body, the foods that will nourish you, the foods that will give you energy, the foods that will help with the healing that you need physically, mentally, and emotionally. Some of you, the most important thing you can do for yourself this week is do research about what kind of foods that will be. Maybe to look at books like Food is Medicine, or Food as Medicine, and things like healing foods. So do that research, or what kind of foods that affect your body adversely, so therefore affecting your mental and physical bodies adversely. So really do that research and look into that, and then when you do that and you truly are conscientious and diligent about eating healthily, healthful eating foods that are healthful and healing for your body specifically, then you will be triumphant, or you'll be, you'll be winning the health game. It's not yes, the winning that the angels are talking about is about being truly healthy, being well, physically, emotionally, and mentally and spiritually. So, and foods that can help you promote your health, your well-being is what, that's the winning, that's the victory that they're talking about. To gain victory over your eating challenges, just focus on eating. It's not so much about restricting as eating things that will be healthier for you, specifically as an individual. Okay, Let's see for, okay. Alrighty. Okay. Basically, the cards are saying, you know, like before, healthful eating is medicine. Food is medicine. It's also the nourishment to nourish your body physically, to heal and bring abundant health to yourself. You need to eat foods. Not all of us are able to eat everything, and that's okay. And to find foods that are healthy for you, and to eat in moderation, to eat in a way that brings you energy, that energizes you. So let your focus this week to start looking at how you can be engaged in healthful eating for your body, mind, and spirit. It's important. It's the most kindest thing you can thing or gift you can give yourself. So that spirit of generosity that some of you may be feeling that or hearing that you may not have. It's hard to be generous with others when you're not generous with yourself. So be kind to yourself, and the kindness, the best way to be kind to yourself is by focusing on healthful eating. The key is healthful eating, and it's just coming back to healthful eating. And what I am seeing specifically is like, you know, fruits and vegetables, like things like squash. Okay, squash. For some of you, it means eating things that may not be readily available in your area, but it's not about eating it in large quantities. Okay, I'm getting something like guava, kumquat. Okay, I don't know what that is, but maybe if this resounds for you out there, you may know what it is. I guess these are some of the foods, and just look for foods that actually have healing properties. Okay, something like kiwi. Okay, kiwi, bananas. Okay, again, take it easy on processed foods, like the chips, like like potato chips or banana chips, or or any form of chips, things that are processed, things that have additives in them. So let your healthful eating be focused on natural, natural whole foods that have less processing, like maybe a grilled fish, making fresh natural salsa for your fish, and things like that, to really focus on eating that way rather than restricting yourself and dieting. So eat less processed food, but eat wholesome. Okay, eat wholesome foods, foods that natural foods that, if you're going to have potatoes, eat potatoes rather than potato chips. So if you want mashed potatoes, take the potatoes and cook them and mash them yourself, rather than buying boxed mashed potatoes or something like that. So really focus on healthful eating. That is the generosity and the the triumphantness that the angels are talking about, the victory, or how to, the way for you to be triumph and have, or be triumphant over your diet or your bodily issues, is healthful eating. So be truly focused on eating natural foods. And it doesn't, okay, it doesn't mean that you have to throw everything out and change everything. It will become overwhelming. Be focused on introducing and really focusing on, and know that it's a lifestyle, it's a journey, rather than a quick fix to be eating healthfully. And be really focused on healthful eating, and know that you have to make this part of your well-being, a part of your healing, part of your transformation that you're wishing to see for your life. Not in the physical sense, but also emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. Healthful eating things that will nourish you, to eating the foods that it's life affirming and life giving. All right, let's see if there's anything else. Okay, so just remember that the most important part of generosity this week is being generous to yourself. Being kind to yourself. Kindness to self is the order of the day, and the way to practice that kindness, to put that generosity into action, is through healthful eating. And then the victory, or the triumphant, you will be triumphant, or you will see the victory that you're wanting for your, not just your the benefit, the victory will be, you will feel better physically, but you also look better physically, and you will also have significant spiritual well-being, physical, mental, and emotional well-being at the same time. So that is the journey you are to embark on this week. Okay, that's our guidance. Let's see what additional messages the original angel cards have for us. May have for us. Okay, first card is release. Second card is surrender. Our third card is harmony. Our fourth card is enthusiasm. And our fifth card is birth. Okay. Our card for Monday is release. Release. The angels are saying it's very important for you to be successful and healthy, eating healthfully and practicing healthful eating habits. You have to release all the preconceived notions or the preconceived ideas that you have about what healthful eating is, or seeing healthful eating as a diet or a restriction. Okay, and so you need to release or let go of those ideas. of what healthful eating is. Okay, and our card for Tuesday is surrender. Surrender, like release. It's, truly letting go. Surrendering does not mean giving up control. Surrender actually empowers you. When you authentically surrender, it's like asking the angels to guide you and to surrender to them to help you release. It's not about, okay, I give up, throwing the towel, but to ask for guidance, to let go of trying to control the outcome and just ask for guidance. That's the surrender you're being invited into. And our word for Wednesday is harmony. And the surprising thing that you will find when you engage in truly releasing the angst and the anxiety about healthful eating, and then surrendering to the divine and asking for the angels or the divine to guide you, is the peace, the harmony that you feel, the calmness, and which will make the road that you have to navigate in terms of eating healthily much easier and less of a challenge. And our word for Thursday is enthusiasm. The angels are saying when you're enthusiastic, you look at this healthful eating as, or eating in a healthier or a more healthful manner. Look at it with excitement, with enthusiasm. Look at it as an adventure, exciting adventure. So when you are enthusiastic about it, it will make it much easier. It will make it more fun. It will easier for you to navigate the journey of embarking on healthful eating. Okay, and our word for Friday is birth. And look at it as, you birth, transformation, you're being reborn, you're birthing a new version of yourself. So when you apply enthusiasm to that in terms of birthing, think of it as when a baby comes into the world, the excitement that's all around, that surrounds that. If you can apply the same enthusiasm and see it as, this is a form of birth, a form of rebirth for you, then it will make the navigation, or trying to navigate, what is healthier for me to eat, what is not healthy for me to eat, will make it much easier and less of a challenge. Well, friends, that's our guidance for this week, and I thank you so much for watching. This is Cristabelle saying goodbye for now, and blessings on your journey.